everybody, welcome to class today. So today we're going to do another class that's kind of gentle yoga, focusing on just gentle movements, gentle strengthening. So for those of you who have any chronic pain conditions, any really acute injuries, things like fibromyalgia or rheumatoid or things that get flared up really easily, this class is aimed at getting you moving without trying to flare up those really inflammatory processes. So any props that you might need, if you might need a chair for balance, or if you need to sit, have a chair close by. Grab yourself a strap or a towel or a tie, something that you can use for a little bit of shoulder mobility work, and a cushion if you need to cushion yourself when you're on the floor. But apart from that, we're going to start standing at the top of the mat. So bring the hands together at the heart center, feet hips distance apart. Close the eyes and stand tall as if you're being drawn by a string through the crown of your head. And feel all four corners of the feet strongly planted on the floor. And start to connect to your breath in through the nose. Feel the sternum rise into the fingers. And then exhale through the nose. Feel all the tension leaving your body. And take a few more like that at your own pace. Just settling into your space, letting go of any worries, any to-do lists. And then keeping the eyes closed, just bring the awareness to the front of your thighs and think of lifting your kneecaps up, engaging the quads. And then think of lifting the sternum a little bit further up into the thumbs, standing tall through the chest. Keeping this, open the eyes. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, either to the side or directly in front of you. And then exhale, bending the knees as much as you need to. Fold forward. Take opposite hand to opposite elbow, and you're just going to sway from side to side, gently bending and straightening the knees, releasing any tension in the lower back, letting the head be heavy. And then inhale, bring the fingertips to the floor, your shins or your thighs, as you extend the sternum forward, coming into a flat back position. So your back will probably never be flat, but you're aiming to get it sort of parallel to the floor. Take 2 more breaths here, feeling the muscles in your spine engage. And then exhale, gently fold forward. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, bend the knees. Think of your head being really, really heavy as you start to roll yourself to standing, gently tucking the tailbone, rounding the spine, stacking segment by segment. Head comes last. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, with a flat back, fold yourself forward all the way down. Inhale, come into that halfway lift position. Exhale, fold. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, bend the knees. Start to stack the spine, gently rolling yourself all the way up. We'll take 2 more like that. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, flat back, fold forward, bend the knees as much as you need. Inhale, extend the sternum long, draw the shoulder heads back. Exhale to fold. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees, ground through the feet, stack the spine. Last one. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, extend the sternum. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, slowly stack the spine all the way up. Inhale, sweep the arms. And then exhale, hands to heart center. And you can always do that from a seated position if you need to. Make sure you've got a little bit of room around you. Interlace the fingers, and as you inhale, stretch the palms away from you. Exhale, start to reach the hands up overhead as far as you can. Don't let the shoulders bunch up towards your ears, and don't puff your chest out. Think of a gentle connection between the frontal ribs and the frontal hip points. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to circle off over to the right, and we're going to make our way all the way down as far as is comfortable for you. And then as you inhale, you're going to come up to the left. So we'll take 2 more in this direction. Bend the knees and the elbows as much as you need. Inhale as you come up. And 1 more. Exhale down to the right. Inhale up. And then exhale, bring the hands down. Switch the lacing of your fingers, 1 finger over. You can always take a strap here if you need. Inhale, bring the hands to shoulder height. Exhale, relax the shoulders as you start to reach the arms up overhead. Gentle connection between the ribs and the hips. Inhale here, and then exhale over to the left. Inhale up to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. 1 more. Exhale to the left. And then inhale all the way up to the right. Exhale, slowly release the hands. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, you're going to sink your hips back for chair pose. So you can have a chair behind you to tap your bum to, or maybe the corner of your couch. You want to think of your hips sinking back. Your knees are over your ankles and your feet are parallel. Your arms can be here, here, at the hips, wherever is working for you. Take 2 more breaths, strengthening through the legs. And then exhale, gently fold it forward. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring yourself back into chair. And then exhale, take the hands to the knees. So we're going to take cat-cow in a chair pose. So really sink the weight into the heels. As you inhale, think of reaching the sternum forward, arching the back. And then as you exhale, hollow out the body, round, look towards the navel. 2 more. Inhale, reach the sternum forward, tail to the sky. Exhale, scoop the spine, scoop the tail, scoop the belly. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up for chair pose. And then exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, come into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then as you inhale, you're going to step your right leg way, way back for a lunge. You can double over your mat if you need a little bit of extra padding under the knee. Take an inhale to reach the sternum forward. And then as you exhale, drop the back knee to the floor. You can have the toes tucked or flat to the floor. Stay here with the fingertips on the floor, or if you want a little bit more, take the hands up to the thigh. And if you want more still, sweep the arms up overhead. So you want an action, sorry about the dogs, you want an opposing action of sinking the hips down and being really strong through the legs so that you energetically rebound out of it. You don't just want to flop and dump into the lower back. You want to be really energetic in this pose. Take 2 more breaths. And then as you exhale, you're just going to start to shift the weight back, straightening out through the front leg. So you can always do this sitting on a chair and just straightening one leg out. If you need to come to standing and just bend one knee, you can do it like that as well. However you can stretch your hamstring. Take 2 more breaths. And then as you exhale, you're going to come forward back into the lunge, plant the right hand, and inhale, sweep the left arm up towards the sky for a gentle twist. You can keep the back knee on the floor, or if you want a little bit more, lift the back knee off. One more breath. And then exhale, take the left hand down to the floor. Look towards the front of the mat. Step, walk, hop your right leg up to the top. Inhale, stretch the sternum forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left leg back for your lunge. Exhale, drop the knee. Tuck or untuck the toes. Stay here with the fingers on the floor, or start to take the hands to the front of the right thigh, or sweep them up and overhead. And again, gently thinking of drawing back through the right heel as you push forward through the left hip. Keep that energy as you slowly sink your hips down. Reach your chest more towards the ceiling. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly start to straighten any amount over that front leg. Sitting, standing, kneeling. Inhale, reach the sternum forward. And then as you exhale, gently fold forward. Gently drawing the right hip back will help you to feel more of a stretch in through the left leg. Pointing the toes will take some of the neural tension out of the back of the leg. And then bend back into the right leg. Plant the left hand, left knee up or down. Bring the right arm up towards the ceiling for a gentle twist. Try and keep the pelvis even, so be really strong through that left leg. And take one more inhale. And then exhale. Take the right hand down. Step, walk, hop the left foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knee. Slowly raise all the way up. Sweep the arms overhead. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Take a nice wide step on your mat so you're facing the long end of your mat. Your feet are pretty much under your wrists if you extend your hands out to a capital T position. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, you're just going to pivot your right foot so that it's parallel to the long end of your mat. And you want your right heel to line up with your left arch. And then turn your left toes slightly towards the front of the mat, any amount that's working in your body. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, start to bend deeply into the front knee. So you might have to widen your stance. Ideally, you want the front knee to come directly over the front ankle. Don't let it swing in towards your pinky toe side. Really engage your butt muscle on the right to keep it directly over the ankle. This is warrior two. Try and keep your shoulders above your hips. And again, think of that long energetic line through the body so that you're not just dumping into the lower back. The tail gently draws towards the floor as the sternum draws up to the ceiling. Take 2 more breaths. As you inhale, slowly start to straighten the right leg. If you can, keep the arms in this position. Keep them here. It's a really great arm strengthener. We're just going to rotate it to the other side. So left foot comes parallel to the long end and line up front heel to back arch. As you exhale, start to sink into warrior two on the second side. Drawing the left hip underneath you, drawing the chest proud, shoulders over the hips. And if at any time you need to take a break with the arms, bring them to the hips, bring the hands to the shoulders, whatever works for you. And take a few more breaths here, relaxing the jaw. And then inhale, slowly start to straighten the left leg. Exhale, parallel both the feet to the short edges of the mat. Bring the hands to the hips. Take an inhale, reach the sternum up. And then as you exhale, you're going to start to fold forward with wide legs, any amount. And your hands might come to rest on a chair in front of you. They might stay on your hips. You can bring them down towards the floor or around your ankles. Just grab a hold of whatever is comfortable for you and let your head hang. No tension in the neck, but long through the spine. Inhale, come up into a halfway lift. So again, thinking of that chest parallel to the floor, you might have your hands on a stool, books, whatever. Just think of reaching the sternum as far forward as you can. And then stay here, or if you want a bit more of a challenge, start to take the right arm off to capital T. Inhale. And then exhale, take the left arm off to capital T. Starting to strengthen in through those spinal muscles. Take 2 more breaths, soft knees. And then exhale, fold it forward. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, just slowly start to make your way up to standing, leading with the chest. Turn the toes towards the front of the mat. Step up towards the front of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the right leg back. Exhale, drop the knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Fold over. Inhale, back to the lunge, sweep the arms up. Exhale, take the right hand down, sweep the left arm up. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, bring the left hand down to the floor, step the right leg forward. Inhale, sternum reaches, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left leg back. Exhale, drop the knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, start to straighten the front leg, fold over any amount. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, plant the left hand, sweep the right arm towards the sky, back knee up or down. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand to the front, step or walk the left foot forward. Inhale, reach the sternum forward. Exhale, fold. This time as you inhale, come into chair pose. And then as you exhale, bring the hands to heart center as you stand. Beautiful. Step your feet nice and wide again. So we're going to kind of break it up between movement and holding poses so we're not anywhere for too long. So set yourself up in that nice wide stance again. Turn the right foot out. You're still heel to arch. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, flip the palms towards the front of the room. This time you're going to keep the front legs straight. And just like you did at the start of class, think of drawing up through that front right quad. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, as if there's a bar at your hip that's pushing you back, you're going to hinge over your front hip as much as you can. And then start to come down into triangle. So you might come to the hand on the outside of the knee, the shin, a block, the floor. It doesn't really matter how far you get down. What I want you to think of is lengthening through the torso, gently drawing the bum towards the front long edge of the mat. And you should feel a really beautiful stretch through the left side of your body. We've got 2 more breaths here. Gently bend the front knee so that you're not just locking into it. And then strongly ground down through the right big toe as you inhale, come back up to standing. And we'll take it over to the other side. So pivot the right foot in slightly, left foot turns out to parallel. Inhale, nice and tall. And then as you exhale, reaching over that bar and then coming down to wherever feels good in your body. So one of the main lessons that we try and learn in yoga is listening to our bodies, letting go of the ego and actually listening to what our body needs. So your pose is going to look different to almost everybody's, and that's perfectly okay as long as it's what your body needs. And take 2 more breaths. And then inhale, bring it all the way back to center. Parallel the feet again. Take your strap if you're really tight through the shoulders. Otherwise, interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale, draw the shoulders back. And then as you exhale, you're going to start to fold it forward, either keeping the hands on the lower back or starting to stretch the hands up and overhead. Again, gentle bend in the knees, don't lock the knees. And then as you inhale, leading with the chest, come all the way up to standing. And then exhale, step yourself back up to the top of your mat. And we'll take it through one more flow and then we'll make our way down to the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the sternum forward. Exhale, step the right leg back. Drop the knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, straighten the front leg, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, place the right hand down, left knee up or down. Sweep the left arm up. Inhale here. Exhale, plant the left hand down. Step, hop, walk the right foot forward. Inhale, reach the sternum forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left leg back. Exhale, drop the knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, straighten through the front knee. Sorry, forgot where we were going there. Inhale, bend the front knee, sweep the arms up. Exhale, plant the left hand, sweep the right arm up. Stay for the inhale. And then exhale, plant the hand, step, walk, hop the left foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep yourself into chair. Exhale, stand. Beautiful. We're going to make our way down to the floor. Inhale, come into chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the right leg back. Exhale, drop the knee. And then just swing the left leg back to meet the right. So your hands are going to be underneath your shoulders. Your knees are underneath your hips. And we'll take a couple of rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, reach the sternum. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And then come to a neutral spine. Ground down through the left hand and the right knee. Inhale, sweep the right arm out in front of you. Try and get the arm to the level of the ear. And then as you exhale, take the left foot behind you. Toes can stay on the floor or start to lift the leg up to the height of the hip. Keep all 5 toes pointing down. Try and keep the hips even for 2 more breaths. And then exhale, bring it down. Inhale, sweep the left arm. Exhale, extend the right leg. Keep it here or lift it up. And then exhale, bring it down. From here, you're going to cross at the ankles and make your way into a comfortable seated position. So you might be on a cushion, you might be cross-legged, you might be on a chair, whatever is comfortable for you. Grab your strap. And this is the last little thing that we're going to do here before we come and lie down on our backs. So have the strap just wider than shoulder distance. As you inhale, you're going to reach the strap all the way up and over and get your shoulders to that kind of sticky point that doesn't really feel very nice. Take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, you're going to bring the strap forward and start to fold yourself forward as far as you can. And then as you inhale, you're going to roll yourself up. Bring the strap with you. Take it back to that sticky point. And then exhale, start to slowly fold it forward. Try and ground the hip points as you reach the arms forward any amount. Inhale, bring it up, reach it back. And then exhale, roll it forward. And then this time, you're going to bring it up, and then you're just going to cross the legs in the opposite direction. And we're going to add a twist to these next few ones. So bring the strap up to about shoulder height. Inhale, up overhead. And then as you exhale, start to twist towards the right, gently pulling the strap apart. You should feel a nice stretch through the right shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale over to the left. You should feel a nice big stretch in the left shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale to fold. And we'll take one more, maybe bringing the hands a little bit wider on the strap. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. See if maybe you can draw those hands back a little bit further now with the wider grip. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left, drawing the shoulders back maybe a bit more. Inhale through center. And then exhale one last time, fold. And feel free to let go of the strap while you're there. Inhale, roll yourself up. And then make your way onto your back. So if you need a cushion or anything, feel free to grab that now. And we're just going to take a gentle spinal twist. So you can keep your feet on the floor or you can have them lifted. Take the hands off to the side. Inhale. And then as you exhale, drop the knees over towards the left. Gently drawing down through the right shoulder. Think of the right hip moving towards the bottom of your mat. And the right knee stacking on top of the left. One more inhale here. And then exhale, take it over towards the right. Gently stacking the left knee on top of the right, drawing the left hip down and the left shoulder towards the mat. If you're really tight like me, it seems a million miles away from the mat. And then inhale through center. And then we're just going to finish in Supta Baddha Konasana. So if it's comfortable for you, bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees come wide. You can always come to sitting in this pose, but otherwise, lying on the back, take one hand to the chest, one hand to the belly. Take a nice deep inhale. Feel the lower belly rise. Hold it at the top. And then exhale, let it go through the mouth. One more like that. Fill all the way up to the lower belly. And then exhale through the mouth. And then let go of the control of the breathing. Let the body relax. And take this time in gratitude for yourself, for the time that you spent, for honouring and listening to your body. Remember always to rest when you need to rest, to push when you need to push, but never to go into pain. Today, as you go forward, may you have calmness in your thoughts, kindness in your words, and lightness in your heart. Namaste.